What's up guys? Today I'll be discussing 8 subtle changes that you can make to stand out and quickly become more desirable to women. Number 1, pre-styling over post-styling. Now, when it comes to styling your hair, of course, pre and post are both very important when it comes to the styling process. However, I do feel like a majority of us are always so fixated on finding the best clay with the best hold, or the best paste, the best pomade. And look, I know this may hurt sales for a lot of us YouTubers out there with our own hairstyling products, but I have to be real, and I don't care how many dollars that you spend on a hairstyling product, your hair is going to be complete doo-doo if you lack a good pre-styling regimen. Without a proper pre-styler and blow dryer, good luck. Your hair is more than likely going to look flat, lifeless, and no clay or paste or whatever is going to hold that sucker in place. So I encourage you, it'll make all the difference in the world. Apply a pre-styler of choice, preferably a sea salt spray. Then blow dry your hair in the direction you want it to go in. What the heat and pre-styler is gonna do is, rather than relying on hair product to give you volume and hold your hair into place, the heat of the blow dryer will instead. Then, of course, after that, you can apply your favorite styling product just to lock everything in. And another important note, less is more. Lately, I've actually been learning how to scale back the amount of product that I'm used to using in my hair, just for a kind of more loose look. And this is what's been giving it that messier, sexier vibe that most women dig. When you use too much product, your hair can almost look too perfect. And yes, there is such a thing as a hairstyle looking too perfect. Number 1, it's not as masculine as it could be. And number 2, it can sometimes give off the vibe that you're more tense, uptight, opposed to just chill, laid back. Remember, style is a reflection of one's character, so make sure that you're presenting yourself right. Number 3, grooming in your sleep. Now, most dudes don't know this, but while you're sleeping, your skin is actually more receptive to reparative ingredients. And the reason for this is because rather than being out and about facing all the damaging side effects of the sun and just all the free radicals that you encounter during the day, your skin is now able to just relax and basically be in repair mode, which is why your nighttime skin routine is probably your most important regimen. Honing into actual ingredients that are gonna improve your skin and boost your collagen production is absolutely vital. Taking this seriously now is what's gonna have your skin just glowing once you start hitting your 30s, 40s, and 50s and so on. Just investing a little time every single night, and your future self will be thanking you. Number 4, have an arsenal of scents. Now, as we know, us men, we're very visual, right? And one thing that we aren't typically taught is that most women are actually scent-based. A man with a great scent can literally boost sexual arousal in a woman. With that said, Scentbird is today's sponsor, and right now you can get 30% off by using my promo code that I have for you down in the description. Now, what Scentbird is it's a fragrance service that allows you to choose from over 600 different brands, including all the high designer stuff. Each fragrance is a 30-day supply, and you can even choose up to 2 to 3 scents per month. There's even a quick quiz that you can take that'll help you get started on the perfect scent for you. I recently just ordered a few more myself, my favorite being the Colonia Pura by Acqua di Parma. Very fresh and has that Italian vibe with citrusy, woodsy notes mixed in with some subtle jasmine. Very nice, very smooth, very sexy. Now check this out. Usually this bottle right here would retail for around $170 easy, but with my code, you can kick off your subscription service with a 30-day supply for just around $11. And if you get tired of it, rather than having this bottle just sitting there for the next couple of years collecting dust, you can easily switch up the fragrance every single month, no problem. So again, check out the description down below where you can visit their site or download their app and get 30% off. Number 5, acclimating to new trends. Now look, have you ever wondered why older men, or for some of you who got dads that just got no style and they just look old and outdated, it's because they never evolved with the times. And we sit here and we poke and make fun, but little do we know, the way our parents look now used to be dope back in their day, right? And honestly, it's easy to fall into this pattern. I have friends that rock the same clothes and have the same look as they did back in 2008. So we got to be very mindful of this. Times and trends are moving, and there's more competition now than ever before. Men are becoming more aware, and they're taking notes from content such as this. So hey, look, it's easy seeing a new trend and immediately just saying, oh, that's just crazy, that's outrageous, I could never rock that. Wearing joggers with a suit jacket? No way, man. But bang, right there's the defining moment where you just cut yourself off from ever expanding and evolving, rather than saying, oh hey, that's pretty cool, that's pretty different, how could I take that and implement it into my own style. So hey, in my opinion, that's how you get old quick, just like your elders. That's how you get left in the dust. Like I said, competition is thick. If you want to stay on the radar of most women out there, you gotta acclimate. Stay nice and fresh with your style. Now with that said, for those of you wondering, 2022 is coming up here soon, and a great trend to align yourself with is activewear. Activewear is definitely making its mark more than ever, and it's something you may want to actually start incorporating into your style. The brilliance about activewear is, number one, it'll have you ready and presentable at all times. Whether you're at the gym or running errands, you're always on point, and you're never caught off guard if perhaps say you see an attractive woman walking by and you want to go talk to her. And number two, you can even incorporate activewear nicely with more classic pieces for a kind of hybrid look, giving you a unique style that pretty much sets you apart from the rest. For instance, a lot of times I'll just wear a simple sweatsuit throughout the day, throw on a nice coat on top, and I'm date night ready. Or going back to the last fit that I just showed you from Edge Lifestyle, shout out to David from How to Beast for sending me out this fit. The second I throw on, say, a classic padded parka on top, boom, again, date night ready. And no shade, but as you can see, I don't look like your average cookie cutter Pinterest fashion blogger, that thinks, must wear suit to look good. With this, I kind of got my own look that sets me apart. So you'll definitely see activewear continue to blossom from here on out. By the way, Edge Lifestyle is having a huge, massive Black Friday sale. You can go ahead and check out the description down below for some exclusive discounts that I have for you. Number 7, fix your eyes. Now, I'm not talking about literally fixing the appearance and changing the appearance of your eyes. I'm talking about fix what your eyes are lying upon, what you're looking at. My wife's best friend, she's kind of out and about right now, dating around, and she just said how she's absolutely astounded of how every guy she goes on a date with, how they're always looking at the next girl walking by. It's crazy. And in my opinion, I feel like you're better off, and I'm not encouraging this, I'm just saying, I feel like you're better off getting caught looking at your date's chest rather than a girl walking by. Because at least you're looking at her, right? Opposed to looking, rubbernecking, looking like a pig, right? And look, hey, don't get me wrong, pretty girls are gonna pass by you, just as handsome guys are gonna walk past your girl, and sometimes it's unavoidable to accidentally look. But I'm not talking about the first look, I'm talking about the second. Keep that in mind. So hey, stay focused, be in control. And hey, I'm pointing at the man in the mirror firstly. Anytime I'm talking about these tips, I'm talking to myself firstly here, you guys, to keep myself in check. And this kind of leads me into my next topic. Women are beautiful. They're a beautiful gift from God. With that said, it's crazy to think about, and I heard this the other day, I think from Elliot Hulse. He said a woman is valued for just what she is, while a man is valued for what he can do, what he brings to the table. And when a man is most inefficient? A man is most inefficient when he's too invested in his feelings and his emotions. When a man is overly invested in these feelings and he lets them control his life, his mind, and his well-being. Of course, you can have times where you open up and there can be this softness about you that comes out naturally when it needs to, like when you hold your baby in your arms for the first time, or if your girl loses her job and she's crying and you need to hold her in your arms. Of course. Or even when a man does need to get something off his chest that's hurting him or, causing him trouble, of course. I'm not saying to have zero emotion, but no, overall, women want tough men. They want leaders. They want men who don't cry and whine all the time. Look, there's a time and place for everything. There really is. But for the most part, it's man up time. It's not suck your thumb, nurture and coddle me time. Nah. We live in a world right now where it's showcase your feelings, express your feelings, get in touch with your feelings. Feelings. Nah, dude, that's how you get dumped. It's crazy. The world constantly is embedding these thoughts in our head that's like, follow your heart, search your heart. You know what the Bible says? The Bible says the heart is desperately wicked. That's what the Bible says. Look, your heart can veer you off track. My dad always told me growing up, you're not what you feel, you're what you decide. The Bible tells us to man up. It says be strong and courageous. It doesn't say that God gives us a spirit of fear, anxiety, bitterness, sadness. No. It says he gives us a spirit of what? Power, love, and a sound mind. A mind that's focused. So when it comes to all your feelings and emotions, proceed with caution. Have a distant, relationship with your feelings. That's something I learned from Elliot Hulse. That's why I'm such a huge fan of Aragorn in the Lord of the Rings trilogy. For the most part, he's brave, strong, he's got vision, he's fighting the good fight. But then of course there's those moments in between where you see that soft side of him come out naturally. You see him opening up, becoming vulnerable, tender, emotional when he needs to be. And sometimes, yeah, he might feel sadness, he may be hurt, but he never allows those feelings to get the best of him. He keeps his head up and presses on. It's like Noah and the ark. Noah spent 120 years building this ark. And he could have easily whined about it. He could have easily, kept going back to his wife and just crying to her, saying, why me? And, everybody's making fun of me and I'm so hurt by everyone laughing at me and calling me names and calling me crazy. And, there's so many times where he could have dammed up and broke and given in to his feelings. But, nah, man, he remained focused on that ark. So you gotta ask yourself, what's my ark? What kind of ark is God calling me to create as a man, as a leader? How can I lead my family better, lead my wife better, be a better boyfriend? How does God want me to maximize as a man? So, hey, I appreciate you guys watching. Hope this video spoke to you. I'll catch you all soon. Peace.